Good Saturday afternoon, everybody. This is Chris from CD Scale Models. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. I had a chance to make a video. This is my third of my 3 Yenko builds that I was trying to do from about 2 years ago, I'm going to say, about. And it's been a rough road. Trying to find time is difficult, but I got this kit finished. I wanted to just go over it with you really quickly. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. And it's nice to be back to make another video. So, before I get into anything, I know it's not Sunday yet, but I got my coffee, as I need. And I'll try to go quickly on this, but my goal was to make 3 Yenko vehicles. I know there's a Yenko Corvette. I'm not really too crazy about it because it really doesn't have a Yenko look to it per se. I guess it's because of the way the body of the Vet is designed. They really can't put the stripes on it, I guess the way that they can, like on a Nova Chevelle or a Camaro. That's just my hunch. I could be wrong, but at any rate, I wanted to have all 3 Yenkos done because I've never seen 3 Yenko kits, my apologies. I've never seen a person or a builder build 3 Yenko kits in a row and display them at a show. Now, maybe someone has, and that's fine. I don't want to say that that's never happened in history. I've just never seen it. So I always thought it would be a cool thing to do. So anyway, I achieved the goal. I finished the 3rd one. I'm going to a show in November with Chris Ortley, my friend Diablo. So if anyone doesn't know him, check out his channel. Great builder. Good friend of mine, as well as Frank from Frizzo's. Justin from Justin Hart Model Works, J Hart Model Works, Craig Godfrey Modeler, and David Chin. All of us have become really good friends. Great to get together. So I'm looking forward to getting together with him in November. So anyway, initially, I just want to give you guys up to speed. Initially, this is the kit that I used. I got it on eBay, and it was a nice kit. But I noticed that as I was going through it, there was no glass. Okay, I found glass, not a problem. But what I didn't realize is when I built the kit, I had all 3 bodies ready, got them ready in the summer, beginning of fall. I glued the rear valance bottom panel on. I shouldn't have done that. And when I had the car ready, I went, oh man, I can't get this on. And the body came out great. Decals came out great. Everything was really nice on the kit. There was no way conceivably that I could get this valance on. Come to realize I shouldn't have glued it on. It was an oversight on my part. Who knows what the hell happened, but it did. So I said, well, you know what? I'm going to the NNL East, and I went in April, and I wanted to get this kit initially anyway, the Germany one, because of the Cartograph decals. I never used them before. I heard they're great. They really are great, and you get such a plethora of decals in this kit that I can use certain things. Pardon my dog. I can get other decals and use them on other builds. So I was very happy about that. So anyway, I had to rebuild the kit, and it wasn't too bad because I had the chassis done, I had the interior done, so it really wasn't bad. I just had to do the body, I had to decal it, foil it, clear it, and just made everything. But it took a while. So I just want to kind of show you really quickly what I have. So I'm going to take the hood off before it falls and I start cursing. What I did with this hood was I used the underhood insulation from Model Car Garage. I used it once before. I don't know if anyone uses it. I like it. It's really cool. This kit comes with it's a cover that I guess seals the over the air cleaner. There was no conceivably way that I could get that onto the hood and close everything. I tried. There was no way. So what I did was I have that piece in my kit. It's all painted. And when I go to a show and I display it, I'll just put that piece onto those little dots. I have a little bit of stickum. And that's what'll happen. At least I can get the hood closed. So I'm going to put the hood here, and I'm going to show you what I did. I put front disc brakes on it, as you can see. I had to use AMT wheels and tires because the AMT tires are just wonderful. The AMT wheels, the same. The outside I left chrome. The inside I painted like the flat gray. And the engine is just, the engine, I really did a lot of work to that engine, as you can see. I don't know if you can see, but if you look at the air cleaner, on the outside rim of the air cleaner, on the real car, there's a rubber seal. And that's how the real car is. What I did was, and I don't know if anyone's ever done it or thought of it, but this is what I came up with. I took thin, I think it was Detail Master or ProTech coolant hose. I took the inside wiring out that makes the hose bend. I took it all out and I just had a piece of flexible hose. What I did was I went around the air cleaner with the hose and I just put a little tiny bit of glue, and then I let the two ends of the hose meet towards the back. So technically there's a real rubber seal on there because that hose is rubber or vinyl. I put all decals, I put all the wiring that I usually do. This engine looks exactly like the two other Yenkos that I did. Only difference is on this car, the air cleaner is different because that's how the Camaro is. But other than that, it's pretty much the way it is. I'll show you underneath. I weathered it up to make it used, but not used up. And I put all my bolt details and all my little doodads, and I weathered it, and I did the aluminum drive shaft, the same as the other two Yenkos, if anyone has watched my other two Yenkos. Another thing that I did with this kit was I hollowed out the grill. So that grill is legitimately hollowed out. And I used the Revell chrome on the front bumper and as well as the rear bumper. And let me tell you something, that chrome, it's the best chrome that I've used. And I realized that when I was putting it on, I was being a little too cautious with it. And you got to kind of hose it on, if that makes sense. But you got to put multiple coats to get it. Chris showed me that. So, Chris, I thank you again. Well, we got together about a week and a half ago, and he showed me. So I carefully took the bumpers off, and I resprayed them, and they are chrome. One other thing I used, I don't know how well it's going to show in the camera, I used the Scale Production, the headlights. So these headlights are unbelievable. They're just as good as the Czech truck model headlights. These things are excellent quality. So if anyone was thinking about getting them, get them. I have a few different sizes. I didn't use them for the bottoms because they don't make them that small. At least I don't think they do. But as far as the regular headlights, look at that. You cannot beat that with a stick. And I put the Photo Etch Camaro from Model Car Garage emblems, and then underneath I put the Yenko emblems. In the back, I put the Yenko 427 emblem right there, as well as the Chevy emblem that says Yenko. And I put, the little Top Studio rivets for the door handles, the antenna with the ball on it. The inside's all, the same thing. I put the shifter, the metal stem. I detailed the interior. I know you can't see it now. My usual stuff. It's flocked. The metal stalk for the turn signal. I put the inside little door lock knobs. They're right over there by the door handle. I don't know if you can see it, how well you can pick it up, but there's a little door lock knob on the other side as well. So this kit it fought me. It did. Because there were a few things that when I was doing the kit, it fought me on a couple of different things. And I had to walk away from it a couple of times because that's what you need to do sometimes. You just need to walk away from it. And I did. And I walked away, left it alone, came back a day or two later with a fresh mindset, and I got what I needed to get out of it. And in the end result was great. This kit came out really well. If anyone does build it, just make sure you follow the directions and the instructions. Do not glue that rear valance panel on until the end. Just have it ready. And this is Tester's Pure Gold. It's very close to the Chevy Olympic Gold, I believe it is. And it has flake in it. And I've had good luck with Tester's Extreme Lacquer. I like their paints. Their paints are really good when I decant them. So I figured, why not? I like to use their paints. Really good quality. And I like to use factory paints too. I use Scale Finishes. That's my go-to. and I like to use the factory colors. But sometimes I'll use this because if it's close enough, why not? Another thing I did on this kit, I don't know if you could see it, but right there where the cowl is, there's a strip. And what I did was I took the Hasegawa, it's the black foil, and I just cut a piece of it around it. It's supposed to be like a rubber seal trim. I just cut around it and traced it, and it really adds detail to the car. I try to do things that most people don't. I try to take it a step further, as you guys that follow me know. But it's an excellent kit. I can't wait to bring it to the show, and I want to put it next to the other two Yenkos. I used the Model Car Garage full set. I even used the scallops from the Model Car Garage. I used this entire Chevy Camaro Model Car Garage set. I highly recommend it. But what I really wanted to show you guys was how cool these cars are going to look next to each other. Now, when I bring them to the show, I'm going to put them on those Scale Motorsport display stands with the mirror and the glass. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a quick idea of what it's going to look like. So just bear with me if you could. Now that's a pair of Yenkos right there. If anyone's ever seen a pair of Yenkos, these are them. This is kind of what my vision was for them, honestly. I kind of wanted them to look this way, and I couldn't be happier with the end result. I mean, these things they came out excellent. I'm really surprised on how good they came, and I don't mean to say that like I'm a fathead. Builder. I'm not that way, as you guys know, but this was my vision. So I'm going to move the phone a little bit, but I just wanted to show you guys, look at how much these engines, I tried to get these engines as identical as I could. So that's the one engine. And like I said, they're a little different because they're different models, but if you look for the most part, these are the Yenko. I mean, they really look. I tried to run the wiring on the firewall the same. I tried to run the little lines that go, and I think I achieved it. So I'm really happy with the end result. And these cars, they look so good next to each other. So I think when I go to the show, my plan is that I'm going to display them next to each other like this. And that's going to be the end result. So it's just going to look cool to see these cars next to each other. Who the hell cares if I win anything? I've never been to this show. I probably won't win anything because there's nothing special about them. But it's just nice to see these cars like this. And I just think that it's so cool. And not sure what I'm going to do next. I have to build another Torino for my friend. I built a Torino for my friend a while ago. Well, he's a buddy of mine, mechanic. He wants me to build another Torino for him. So it's a commission build. So I'm going to do that. But I wanted to just share these 3 builds with you. These kits just look wonderful next to each other. And I can't wait to put them on the display stands at the show. But let me know what you guys think of these kits. Let me know what you think the end result is. I think they look excellent, and just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm glad I was able to jump on. You guys have a great weekend. Take it easy, and I hope to see you guys soon. Build on, and see you later. Bye.